esteemed guests, colleagues, and distinguished participants from around the world, it's my distinct honor to welcome you to the Global Engagement and Empowerment Forum 2025. We are deeply honored to have the presence and participation of distinguished leaders and esteemed guests. In an era of turbulence, the pursuit of meaningful, sustainable change must go beyond theory and academia to drive practical and lasting impact. For nearly 140 years, institutions of higher learning have played a vital role in advancing knowledge and shaping global leaders dedicated to the betterment of society. As we navigate all challenges of the 21st century, the role of academia in addressing urgent global issues, climate change, environmental degradation, and social inequality, has never been more critical. Our discussions over the next 2 days will focus on bridging divides, both locally and globally, as we forge partnerships, closing gaps in equity and opportunity, and embracing transformative solutions. The urgency of our challenges requires actionable implementation of the SDGs into our curriculum, research, and social endeavor. I am confident that GEEF 2025 will serve as a catalyst for innovative, sustainable, and inclusive progress. By integrating the sustainable development goals into education and research, academic institutions play a vital role in fostering global progress. History has shown that development is driven by collaboration with nations and institutions supporting each other in shaping future leaders. This journey reflects a broad cycle of global exchange where nations and institutions that once benefited from international support now seek to contribute to others, particularly those on similar developmental paths. Our conference will be heavily focused on actionable strategies that are practical, influential, and impactful, and in that sense, drive real change in our social, economic, and political sectors. Once again, I extend a warm welcome to all participants. It fills me with great joy to see the academic community coming together to explore solutions for the divides that exist in our country, with researchers from diverse fields collaborating to develop transdisciplinary approaches. Let's seize this moment to act, collaborate, and shape a future that not only empowers Yonsei University, but also unites the global community in our shared pursuit of sustainability and progress. Yonsei invites you to join us on this transformative journey. The time for action is now. Thank you very much.
Honorable Dr. Yoon Dong-seop, President of Yonsei University, Chairperson Ho Dong-soo of the Board of Directors of Yonsei University, Chairman Lee Kyung-yeol of the Yonsei University Alumni University, and Your Excellencies, distinguished ambassadors representing your own countries, thank you for your participation in spite of your very busy schedules. And I'd like to introduce the following persons who have not been able to participate but dispatched their video messages. His Excellency Heinz Fischer, former President of Austria, the Honorable Amina Mohammed, Deputy Secretary General of the United Nations, and Honorable Kang Kyung-hwa, President of Asia Society and former Foreign Minister of Republic of Korea. And Dr. Mohamed Yunus, 2006 Nobel Peace Prize laureate, and now currently actual minister, acting as Prime Minister of Bangladesh. And Dr. Denis Mukwege, a 2018 Nobel Peace Prize laureate. And also, we are expecting that Honorable Jim Yong Kim, the 12th President of the World Bank Group, in person when he delivers his speech. And I'd like to also thank all distinguished professors of the IGEE Yonsei University for their hard work and contribution. And ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to welcome you all to the 2025 Global Engagement and Empowerment Forum, GEEF, on Sustainable Development. Over the years, the Institute of Global Engagement and Empowerment, IGEE, of Yonsei University has successfully organized this forum for promoting the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, SDGs. I have been fully engaged in this meaningful event to support the efforts of the visionaries who initiated this forum. The connections we built and the insight we share today at the GEEF will extend far beyond this forum. The students, policymakers, Nobel laureates, scholars, CEOs, NGOs, and various other stakeholders of the decision-making process gathered here today from all around the world will drive progress towards a more inclusive and sustainable development and sustainable world. This year's theme, Time for Action, Bridging Divides for a Sustainable Future, enlighten us all that every action contributes to the momentum needed to achieve our collective aspirations. No effort is too small, and our future depends on the choices we make today. We have both the resources and knowledge to address some of the most pressing challenges in the history of mankind. Only thing we need to do is our strong will, either political or moral and official, to render our energy and resources to this historic process. We are the first generation with the capability to end extreme poverty. And we might be the last generation with the power to prevent the worst consequences of climate change. As we stand at this inflection point, the world has recognized urgency of action. Just last December, almost all the leaders of the world gathered at the United Nations, and they adopted the Pact for the Future at the Summit of the Future conference organized by the Secretary General of the United Nations. I myself participated in the UN meetings last year. The leaders found that the Sustainable Development Goals during last 8 years, 7 years, 8 years, have been able to achieve only 17% out of 100%. By 2030, we have how many years now? 5 years more to go, only 17%. That really alarmed the political leadership people of the world. That's why they gathered today at that time and adopted Pact for the Future. They recommitted their strong political will. Now it's in the hands of people and each government and professors, students, men and women. That's why we are gathered here to take action now. This comprehensive agreement, Pact for the Future, includes commitments across several key areas. peace and security, sustainable development, digital cooperation, rights of youth, rights of the women and girls, and our future generations. It is quite significant that for the first time in history, world leaders agreed on a global digital compact, which will work to connect every person, every school and hospital to the internet and ensure that digital cooperation is anchored in human rights and international law. To address global challenges like poverty and climate change, we must create equal opportunities for, whether it's equal access to education, healthcare, or economic resources. Every person deserves the chance to contribute to the world's future. And bridging these divides is critical for the success of our global mission. Each and every one of us has a role to play in this global movement. The most powerful movement often comes from individuals rather than government. People who have the courage to speak out, take action, and challenge the status quo. Together, these individuals' actions can transform the world. Excellencies, the ambassadors, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let me conclude. As we gather today, let us remember that the road ahead requires all of us, you and me, and all other people. The time for action is not tomorrow. It's today, and it's now. We must bridge divides, empower each other, and be catalysts for change. As we start this forum today, let us remind ourselves that we all have the power to create change. Every and each action, big or small, matters. We must act now together with determination and the commitment to fairness, equality, and sustainability. Let us close the gaps between and among the people and countries. Let us empower each other, particularly women and girls. Let us be the change makers so that future generations will thank us for. Think about the actions you can take, no matter how small or large, to contribute to this movement. Every effort counts. Together, we can create a more sustainable, more equitable, and more compassionate world. The power is in our hand. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no country in this world, no individual, however rich, however resourceful, however powerful one may be, like the United States, European Union, they cannot do it alone. We must join all our hands on the deck together. That's the lesson which I learned during my term as Secretary General for 10 years. I have traveled almost all the countries around the world. I have visited each and every villages, and I have met every kind of people who are in need. I had to be very sorry to tell you that the world has not been responding to their calls. So let us work today. Let us learn from each other's experience. This is the time now for action. Thank you very much for your contribution. Action. Thank you very much. Thank you.